sorry, I didn't notice you there. Madam Contestant Chair, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I ask you, what is in a name? When I first tell people my name is Genesius, they typically respond, oh, what's your first name? That is my first name. Oh, what's your last name? Jarumsky. Conversation goes downhill right from there. Actually, it is a great conversation starter. Genesius is the patron saint of actors and musicians. My family was always interested in the arts, which is why they named me Genesius. In 300 AD, Genesius, a pagan actor, was performing a play for the Roman Emperor Diocletian, where he was mocking Christianity. When he was going through the motions of baptism, and water was poured upon his head, he was filled with the Holy Spirit for real and declared himself a Christian. The emperor immediately stopped the play and looked at Genesius and said, "You're not acting anymore, are you?" No. You gotta stop sinning. You gotta stop persecuting the Christians. You gotta turn your life over to Jesus Christ. The emperor stared at Genesius. I tell people that's the worst theater review ever in history. What is in a name? Now, my last name also has an interesting story around it. There was this famous Polish novelist who was known by his contemporaries as Sumienie Literatury Polski, the conscience of Polish literature. His works are required reading for anyone attending university in Poland. His name was Stefan Żeromski. Z-E-R-O-M-S-K-I. Me, J-A-R-O-M-S-K-Y. Stefan Żeromski is my granduncle. His most famous work, The Faithful River, was on the short list for the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1912. However, because of the political climate at the time in Poland, he was denied this honor. In memory of my granduncle, we named my son Stefan after him. What's in a name? Genesius, time to take the dog for a walk, my mom called out one May rainy evening. So my brother, my mom, and I took our dog Butch for a walk. When all of a sudden I heard Mike. Mike was a vicious, rabid dog in our neighborhood, and he was coming right at me. Instinctively, I ran into the street, not wanting to suffer the pain of 16 needles, give or take, injected into my stomach. But my mom saw a car coming right at me, so I stopped. And I started backpedaling. I was doing the moonwalk way before Michael Jackson ever made famous. But my feet, the soles of my shoes, hit the wet pavement, and I slid forward again. And I slammed into the side of the car, which had screeched its brakes as this fatal dance was happening before the driver's eyes. They rushed me to the hospital, where miraculously, I was given a clean bill of health. No broken bones, no hairline fractures, and I wasn't even in shock. What is shocking is they sent me home that evening. They told my mom, bring him back in 2 days for a follow-up visit. Next day, my leg was blacker than black. The skin was completely dead. 4 weeks later, after being treated in the children's ward, I was finally operated on. Anyone here ever been operated on? Anyone have an operation? Okay, you know the needles they give you to put you to sleep? Those didn't work on me. I sat upright in the gurney, and I don't know what compelled me, but I looked at one of the doctors and I said, "Excuse me, do you have enough blood on hand?" Can you send some more blood up to the OR? Okay. How many of you have ever heard the expression, your whole life passes before your eyes when you're near death? Well, that's what happened to me. 10 years of my life just started zooming on by, and at the end was a golden door. as I got closer to that door, there was no more anger, no more hate, no more negative emotions, just calm, peace, love. And as I drew near to that door, I had a conversation with God. My parents told me everyone is put on this earth for a purpose. At the age of 10, I don't think I did whatever you wanted me to do, why you created me. God said, okay, Genesius, go back. Next thing I knew, I was in the recovery room with the nurses and doctors trying to revive me. Later on that day, the doctors approached my mom and said, he lost 3 pints of blood during that operation. A 10-year-old losing 3 pints of blood? Now, some might ask, oh, you must have a strong belief in God, right? Nah. I have a personal experience and knowledge of his existence. I know it was his Holy Spirit who told me, ask the doctor, do you have enough blood on hand? So, Madam Contestant Chair, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, I ask you, what's in a name? What's in a name? What's in a name? A whole lot, especially for this child of God. Thank you.
If I have a minute, silence, please.